Hello and hi guys. So today we're going to talk about method of supporting and excavation for basement construction, and the topic is the ground anchor construction. So let me introduce you to our members. I am Nurna Nafika binti Muhammad Taufik, and also we have Nur Afrina binti Roslan. We also have Wajiha binti Muhammad Rusli.
And my name is Nuha Nusaiba binti Muhammad Rafi.
So for the introduction is excavation support system are important in basement construction to stop soil from collapsing and to protect nearby buildings. The ground building ensure to the strong steel tendon placed in drill holes and filling soil ground. So this gives the strong support, especially in the busy city areas. Because it works, is reliable, and this method is widely used in the modern basement project.
So now, I will explain to the main purpose of providing lateral support system during deep excavation works, especially for basement construction. Firstly, lateral support system are used to provide support to retaining walls during excavation. This helps to prevent the soil from pushing against the wall and causing failure. Secondly, they help to resist earth pressure and water pressure that act on the excavation wall. Without this support, the wall may not be able to withstand the external forces. Thirdly, these systems are important to prevent wall movement, ground settlement, or even collapse during basement construction. This ensures safety on sites. Fourth, they allow for deeper excavation in restricted or urban areas where open cut methods are not practical due to space limitation. Fifth, lateral support helps to enhance the overall stability of this excavation structure, especially in soft and unstable ground conditions. Next, they help to reduce the need for temporary strutting or shoring inside the excavation, which makes the construction process more efficient. Additionally, by avoiding internal supports, they help to increase the working space within the excavation area, making it easier for workers and machinery to move. Lastly, this system play a key role in maintaining safety for surrounding structures, roads, and other ground utilities, which may be affected by the excavation if not properly supported. In conclusion, lateral support systems are essential in deep excavation projects to ensure safety, stability, and efficiency. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next, we move to methods of installation of ground anchor. The method of installation for ground anchors involves several key steps. First, drilling the borehole. In order to excavate the borehole is drilled to a specific depth and angle. Various methods are used depending on the soil condition. The bores are drilled with or without casing, with single or double holes, with air or water flushing. Second, preparing and placing the tendon. The steel anchor tendon is prepared according to the required length and load capacity as temporary anchors or permanent anchors. These are delivered to the construction site and prepared for installation in the anchor unrolling device. Inner drilling rods are removed before the tendon is placed into the borehole. Third, initial grouting. The equipment operator requires cement test by radio remote control. Cement grout is pumped into the borehole to fill the voids and create a solid bond with the surrounding ground. This step helps stabilize the anchor. 4. Inserting the tendon. The tendon is gently inserted using an unrolling device to prevent damage or twisting of the strands. Proper handling at this stage is crucial for performance. Fifth, removing outer rods. After the tendon is fully inserted, the outer rods are removed using a rod manipulator and returned to the storage magazine. 6. Sealing. In condition with pressurized groundwater, a rubber packer is used to seal the anchor tendons at retaining wall. This prevents water from leaking into the structure. 7. Post-grouting. Additional grout is pumped under pressure through a post-grouting pipe attached to the tendon. This improves the bonds and enhances the anchor overall stability. 8. Installing anchor head and stressing Once the ground is hardened, the anchor head is installed. A hydraulic jet is used to stress the anchor, typically up to 1.5 times the working load to ensure performance. 9. Final capping. The final step involves installing the anchor cap to complete the installation process and protect the system.
Let's begin with the advantages of using ground anchor for supporting excavation in basement construction. First, ground anchor offers strong and effective lateral support, especially for deep excavation. This helps resist earth pressure and prevent wall failure. Secondly, they minimize obstruction in the excavation area. Since the anchor are embedded into the soil outside the site, there is more open space for construction work below ground. Next, this method is particularly suitable for deep excavation where traditional pressing like strut or rakers might not be practical. In addition, ground anchor enhance overall safety by reducing wall movement and increasing stability of the excavation. And finally, in some projects, anchor can be used or retention, which may help reduce costs in the long term. Now, let's look at some of the disadvantages of the ground anchor method. First, this method often comes with a high initial cost, especially due to the material and equipment required. It also requires specialized equipment and skilled labor, which may not be readily available on all construction sites. Third, ground anchor are not suitable for all soil types. For example, very soft clay or loose sand may not provide the grip needed for the anchor to hold effectively. Another concern is the risk of anchor failure if installation is not done correctly or if ground conditions change. Lastly, installing anchor may involve penetrating neighboring property or underground services, meaning you often need access or legally permission for adjacent land.
The conclusion is the ground entrance system are a strong and reliable solution for deep excavation, especially in the crowded city area. So they help the ground stable and reduce movement during the basement construction. And then when the design are installed correctly, they provide the safety and support by making them essential for a modern building project where keep digging nearby and the structure are concerned. That's all from us. Thank you.